You know, a cobra bite versus a rattlesnake bite, a whole lot different with cobras. They shut down your nervous system, shut down your vital organs, leaving you paralyzed, leaving you on a respirator if you're in a hospital, if you're lucky enough to get to the hospital. But with vipers, it's just nasty. It's like acid. It eats your skin away, eats your blood cells and flesh away. You can see there's nictitating membrane that's clear through. Oh! And just like I was saying, he can see perfectly fine with his little built-in goggles. This nictitating membrane acts as like a third eyelid. And he'll take that food and thrash it a little bit. You want to thrash it? Work out a little bit? There you go. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. That's what you gotta be careful. Look, he's gonna go back into feeding. Just stay still. Don't move. Don't move. Did you see him grab it? It's like, I'm gonna bite it like this, and I'm gonna bite it like that. Just making sure it's dead. I'm gonna bite it again. Look how aggressive he is when he bites. Naya. Naya. Naya, Naya. Naya, Kutia! 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 What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. We're here in the snake house at the Everglades Outpost. I got my beautiful collection of venomous lapids right here. As you can see, I've got the beautiful Big Bertha, big, gorgeous monocled cobra. She's around 5-6 feet long, a beast of a snake. It's hot, it's summertime, and she's hungry. Want some food? Want some food? We're gonna see how far she comes out. She loves to pursue her food. Come on. When she picks up the scent, she knows it's good. Come on, not my hand. Come on. Oh, come on. Get a better grip on this rat. Come on. There she goes. Look at her. She'll come all the way to the floor and go after her prey. You ready? There you go, look at that. Big, beautiful monocled cobra. Drop for drop deadlier than a king cobra for her being a true cobra, an actual member of the Naya family. Look at that. Beautiful monocled cobra. She's a beast of a snake, and she would have no problems reproducing, laying a big clutch of eggs. I think in the future, we'll try and find her a male, maybe produce some monocled cobras. It'd be really cool to see him pop out of the egg. We did a video like that a year and a half ago with my buddy Will Snakes, and hopefully we'll get our own pair going. We'll be breeding monocled cobras and Naya, the Indian cobra. We're gonna try and get some of those later this year. One of the few venomous snake species I would love to breed, but mainly we're gonna try and focus on king cobras and bushmasters. Even at a little incline like this with all the weight going down, she has no problem using her short, thick fangs to muscle it up into her throat, using those very, very strong muscles inside her head for locking on to prey items to pull that food up into her mouth. All that hanging down like that. Look at this. Look at it. You see her engulfing the food. Look at her jaws working like crazy. Look at this. You can just barely see those short, thick fangs. You see that, guys? Watch. Oh, she doesn't like when I get that close. Give her a second. All right, you see that? That little gummy sheath? Underneath that sheath, there is a short, fixed fang. They don't have super long fangs like vipers, but that's plenty enough to help inject that deadly neurotoxic venom into your bloodstream, and then it's over with. You know, a cobra bite versus a rattlesnake bite, a whole lot different with cobras. They shut down your nervous system, shut down your vital organs, leaving you paralyzed, leaving you on a respirator if you're in a hospital, if you're lucky enough to get to the hospital. But with vipers, it's just nasty. It's like acid. It eats your skin away, eats your blood cells and flesh away. Look at that. Right down to the throat. No problem. She's a happy cobra. All right, we're going to back up a little bit because now she can easily strike with no issues. Let's see. Close that glass. You going to come out and investigate? You happy? I'm going to need you to go back in, okay? Thank you. How's that? Big Bertha, the big monocled cobra. She's nearly 6 feet long. Look, he wants my attention. He's headbutting the glass. He's just fixing his jaws. After headbutting the glass. King Tut, the Egyptian cobra. He's a beast too in his own right. He's 5.5 feet, but not as thick as Big Bertha. All right, so as you can see, King Tut is very cantankerous. He's a very defensive snake. Obviously defending his own. Let's see. Want some food? Oh, come on. King Tut, come on. Look at that. No problem. He holds on to it like a pit bull. Nope. He's gonna pull back into his little hide. You're gonna disappear on us. He's a gnarly snake. Not just having neurotoxins, but cardiotoxins too, making it so much more of a formidable snake to get bit by versus an Asian cobra species. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. That's what you gotta be careful. Look, he's gonna go back into feeding. Just stay still. Don't move. Don't move. Did you see him grab it? It's like I'm gonna bite it like this, and I'm gonna bite it like that. Just making sure it's dead. I'm gonna bite it again. Look how aggressive he is when he bites. You guys are probably wondering, why is this snake so angry? Why is it so aggressive? Well, the reality of it is, this snake has to be so defensive for the terrain it comes from. Look at him. It comes from Africa. This is a snake that's living in one of the harshest places on the planet when it comes to the environment, let alone the wildlife there it's living with. It's a part of the most intense food chain on the planet. Living with the biggest cats on the planet, giant mammals like gigantic elephants walking around, giant hoofstock, other reptiles to worry about. Did you see that? Other reptiles to worry about. Monitor lizards that will eat you, birds of prey that will eat you, big cats that will mess with you. Africa is a very intense environment that the snake has to be super defensive and be so aggressive. You guys ever heard of the honey badger? How he doesn't give a shit? Well, the honey badger has to not give a shit because he lives in Africa. He lives around the most dangerous animals on the planet. So since he's so small, he has to be so aggressive, just like this Egyptian cobra. He has to be so aggressive and so defensive, he needs to ward off any other predators that are coming his way. Because in the bush, constantly these snakes are going to be interacting with dangerous predators that are going to want to take their lives and make a meal out of them. So, we might look at this snake as a mean, aggressive, oh, he's always trying to kill Chandler. No, he wants to survive. He's from Africa. He knows what he's doing. Alright, now he's smashing down that rat like it's going to get stolen from him. He's going to make quick work of that. Man, I'm wondering if I should offer him maybe one more meal, but we'll see after I feed everyone else and make sure everyone else gets their meals too. If we have some extras, we'll give him a little snack. For this snake's probably going to be a behemoth in about 5-6 years. It's going to be a huge, cranky Egyptian cobra, and I can't wait for it. He makes my life so spicy. Alright guys, the Egyptian Cobra King Tut, he's finishing his meal. And we gotta be super careful around a snake like this because he has no problem injecting you with venom. He does not care if I clean his poop, if I give him fresh water. He just wants to live. That's what he wants. And you know what? This weekend we're going to be cleaning out these new vision cages that a good buddy of mine came down from Texas and dropped off. We're going to set them up in a 4-foot vision cage, set her up in a 4-foot vision cage, and if I have enough 4-foot vision cages, we're going to upgrade our eastern diamondbacks as well. So this big eastern diamondback's going to get a nice big cage, so is this one. Ooh, look at the green anacondas. You guys see how big and beautiful they're getting? Look at this. They are keen for food 24/7. Let me just lock up King Tut's enclosure. Right, King Tut? You're such a lovely animal. Enjoy your company and all the nice wishes you give me. Right? His enclosure's nice and locked. We're gonna have to do some maintenance on his enclosure pretty soon, so there's plenty of King Tut in the future. Now, the baby green anacondas. We're gonna give them some chicks. They are super keen for food. Whenever I offer food, these anacondas are shooting out the enclosure. They're following the food on the tongs. These guys are doing so great lately. I'm proud of them. Oh, gotta wash my fingers to make sure I don't get snatched up before we start filming. So look at this, we're gonna offer some chicks. I got a chick right here. Good sized chick. What do you think? You want it? You want the chick? Huh? What do you think? Boom, look at that. Perfect. What a beast of a snake. We're gonna move this one right to the corner. And then now we're gonna feed the other one, the other sister, because these are both females from the same batch of babies. You interested? Huh? Want some food? Look how beautiful those cheeks are, those red cheeks. Oh, they got the cutest little cheek. Oh, there we go. Boom. Look how beautiful these snakes are. They both shed recently too, so they're looking gorgeous. They're growing like crazy. And check this out. So I was talking to Justin, good friend of mine that's helped me a lot throughout my career. Shout out to Justin if you wanted to check out his YouTube channel. A good buddy of mine, Justin, was talking to some other keepers throughout the world of keeping anacondas, and they found out that keeping leaves in the water like this, creating tannins in the water, actually helps with the animal's liver. So we're actually going to be putting more leaves in the enclosures for all our Amazonian species, so it's good for their liver. It would make sense since they come from an environment that's constantly watered with tannins. So we're going to be keeping leaves from now on just to create those tannins and help with their livers. So I'm super excited because I know in the future we're going to have a giant setup for these green anacondas. They're going to be big beasts, and you guys are going to be able to see them swimming in the water as if you're looking into the Amazon, but without having to take an actual dip into Cayman and anaconda-filled waters with jaguars probably on the sides. Anyways, more to the future. Alright guys, it looks like the female's finished first, so let's move her away from the other one because that one hasn't finished swallowing. Gently put her right onto the side out of the water. Look at her. Beautiful green anaconda eating like a beast. Look at that. Look how beautiful her colors are coming out. Look at those cheeks right behind the eyes. Gorgeous Amazonian species. So we're just going to let this one eat in the tub by itself because obviously we don't want to risk her coming over to her sibling and saying, hey, I think I want to eat that chick that you're in the middle of eating and then eat her sibling by accident, because no matter what snake species it is, if they think that's food, they're going to eat it, even if it's attached to their sibling. You know, I used to have a brother, and I'm kidding, I'm not going to make that joke, because of the lawsuits. Alright guys, I'm going to leave this little female to eat. The other female's in the background right now, so I'm just going to go over here for a minute and feed Brucey, my broad snout Cayman. You want some food, Brucey? Let's see if we can get him a little active. Bruce! Bruce! He likes to act like a little saltwater crocodile, so I gotta make a little commotion in the water, maybe get him to move. Look, he's a little interested. He can see through his nictitating membrane that's clear through. Oh! And just like I was saying, he can see perfectly fine with his little built-in goggles. His nictitating membrane acts as like a third eyelid, and he'll take that food and thrash it a little bit. You want to thrash it? Work out a little bit? There you go. You gonna swallow it up? He's a little beast. Look at him. I remember when I first got Bruce, he was a tiny little gecko. He was like that long and like an angry little bug-eyed gecko. He was hissing, he had a big broad snout for such a tiny little lizard. Right? You want some more? Don't eat the dirt. Don't do that. He loves shrimp too, so let's actually give him some shrimp as well. It's great to give these crocodilians variety, these lizards variety. It's always good. You want some? Look at him. Shrimp. Good boy. Nice and gentle. I love his pattern. Like a jaguar. One of my favorite big cats. Actually, jaguars are my favorite big cat. But don't worry, Brucey. I'll keep the jaguars away from you. I got more food for you, so if you swallow that now, you can get another rat pup. I got a big juicy one right here for you. You gonna swallow it up? Here, you want both. There you go. You can have both. Shrimp and a rat pup. If you don't swallow it, so I'm going to steal it from you. Usually that encourages him to eat when I pretend I'm going to steal his food. Right? I'm going to steal it. Don't make me steal it. I'm going to steal it. Alright guys, we're going to let Bruce eat in peace. We're going to close this up. Alright, so it looks looks like the little female green anaconda is finally making her way around that chick, making a good meal of it. And she'll be swallowing up in moments. We just gotta babysit her while she does it, so enjoy this little female swallowing up her food. Alright, nice and secure. The green anacondas have full bellies. They're happy little babies, and we're going to be feeding some other babies. Let's give my male eastern diamondback a little rat pup. Let's see, I got 2 good-sized rat pups in here. Little rat pinks. Let's give them a good feed. Ready? Ready? Want some food? Huh? Want food? Want something good? Ooh! Nice and fast. Alright, dude, that's all for you. Enjoy it. You can eat it right away. Already dead. Took care of it for you. Alright, we're going to close this glass so you guys can see from the outside. And we're going to do a little speed round. We're going to give everyone some food, and I'll give you the footage of them eating afterwards, because I got to feed these guys, my other diamondback, the pup adders down there. So let's give everyone a little something good to eat. And you guys can see them all swallowing up that food. Alright, so we've got my other diamondback right here, big female. Here we go. You ready? Want some food? Oh, she's being a little shy right now. Okay, we're just going to leave it right there for her. She's definitely going to chomp that down, so let's let her be. Let's let her be. Let's lock this up. Perfect. Alright. Let's feed these pup adders right down here. The beautiful African pup adders. Part of the Bitis family, so related to the Cahoon vipers, the rhino vipers, the Ethiopian mountain vipers. Hopefully we get those in the future. Beautiful species. Alright, look at this. We got both pup adders right here. That's a bit of an issue, because as you guys know, when these pup adders feed, they're all over the place, and they'll actually go after each other when feeding. So let me actually get my snake hook. I'm going to hook this one right underneath, nice and simple. Actually, let's put this pup adder out right here and see if we'll eat. Well, that's fine. We'll just go back into the corner. Alright, well, we want them separated. So this one's going to go into the corner. It's going to eat alone. Let's offer the one in the front right here some food. Ready? Ready? Want some food? Huh? Oh, yeah. Want some food? Oh, perfect. Look how pink the face is on the snake. That is an awesome looking pup adder. They come in so many different localities. At McCarthy's they have a neon yellow one that looks like candy. Right, now let's feed the one in the back. Oh, he's right next to a spicy meatball. Oh wow. It's like a before and after picture. You want some food? Go ahead. Boom, look at that. Perfect, right into the back. So these guys are gonna be chowing down. No problem. And hopefully eventually they'll be upwards to 5-6 feet long. This viper gets huge, big venomous slug. Alright guys, as usual, one of my puff adders is eating in a very odd way. Split this rat into a taco, and he's trying to make the best meal possible out of it. It's pretty common in my collection. I have a couple snakes that do this, the Bushmasters and a couple other vipers, but you know what? They can eat. As long as they're eating, I'm happy. All right, beautiful people, it looks like my puff adders are done eating. I'm just gonna close this up. Oh, stretching the jaws. Ah, beautiful, look at that. 2 stuffed puff adders. This one actually managed to get it down like a taco. Let's give him a round of applause. He managed to eat that rat like no other snake has before. Good for him. All right, nice and secure. That's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed seeing these snakes strike. I know you guys love to see it right in your face. It's so fun, isn't it, right? It keeps you on your toes. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe. Most of all, stay gangster.